Alright, hey guys, welcome to my video. I've called it the Ultimate Lens Collection because after years of accumulating different lenses from different manufacturers and different types, this is the lens that I consider to be the ultimate. There is one missing from here. It's on the ultra wide end. It's the 14mm 2.8 from Samyang and it's amazing. So that's the one missing from here, but other than that, I consider this pretty complete. So if you're wondering what lenses to get for what different scenarios and situations, hopefully this video helps out. I'll start with the bodies. This is a 70D. Pretty much the only reason I've got this is because I've been asked to do a lot of video lately and its autofocus in video is amazing. However, I don't know if it's me, I thought 1080p HD is full HD no matter what Canon body or what camera body you're using, but for some reason on the 70D it just doesn't seem the same quality as I'm used to. It seems pretty grainy, even at low ISO, don't know why, but still a good camera nonetheless. This is my main workhorse, the 5D Mark III. Don't need to go into that because this is about the lenses. Alright, so pretty much the first one is a prime. Actually they're all primes except for the last one. So this one's the Canon tilt shift 24mm lens. It only goes down to f3.5, but for what you use this for, it doesn't really matter. It's usually for landscapes and architectural work, and also it hasn't really been talked about a lot, but I think it's the tilt function on this is really popular in videos these days because it has that instead of having the depth of field in the middle with a blur in the front and the back, you can have the blur on the sides, creating this really nice vintagey effect, which is really popular these days for some reason. I'll do these two at once. These are the Sigma Art series lenses. They're both primes as well, 35 and 50. They're in the mix because they are the best. I've used both from Sigma and Canon, and there's just no comparison, so I own these now in my set, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It seems that Canon are just lagging behind when it comes to sharpness and color and just pretty much in every aspect optically, and also the price. They're about half the price of the Canon versions, so definitely recommend them too. I know they're pretty similar, 35 and 50, very similar in focal length, but for some reason you find yourself using the 35 and it's too wide, so the 50 will be, and then sometimes the 50 is not wide enough, so you go to 35, so they work hand in hand. This one's the most expensive one in the whole bunch, but it is a must-have, the 85mm prime 1.2. And yes, you can shoot it at 1.2. This lens is amazing in every aspect. It weighs a ton, and it has a big front element on there, which I have not put a filter on because I'm an idiot. If you haven't figured that out already. This is a macro 100mm 2.8 macro non-L. I got the non-L version because forking out an extra $400 for the L version just didn't seem necessary. It's extremely sharp, and not just for macro, but doing portrait work. This lens is just amazing. So these two would be sort of portrait lenses, even though I never use that one for portrait. This would be my go-to lens. And lastly, the big dog, the 70-200 L. This is the non-IS version because I thought about it. It's an extra $1,000 for the image stabilization, but image stabilization comes in handy when you're going below shutter speeds of 1/60th, so you can't handhold it. But usually you'd use this lens in the daytime or in bright situations where your shutter speed would be much higher than 1/60th. So IS is not only not necessary, but it adds a lot of weight that you don't need because this lens is, as everyone knows, built as a tank, built like a tank, and it weighs enough as it is. So I think that concludes the lens collection. I think it's pretty ultimate as the name suggests, and I'm going to make some videos on each individual one with some photo test reviews and some sample images as well. And also I use them all for video, so I'll do some sample videos as well. Alright, thanks for watching guys.